कहा था, I am not tech savvy. Then somebody said, I am not a technocrat. Then somebody said, I am a layman. All these three apply on me. Over and above that, I am a forest officer. Well, it's a different type of sector. Forestry sector means you are dealing with environment, dealing with animals, dealing with plants. Tiger doesn't listen to me. It follows its own dictates. Crocodile lives for 100 years. Very difficult to change him. And teak tree takes 120 years to reach the maturity. So this is what this sector is. And we have to manage this resource in a sustainable way. It's again a very difficult job. To what extent you can apply IT in this, that is to be seen. At first, I would like to talk about my organization, that is Forest Development Corporation of Maharashtra Limited. It started as Forest Development Board way back in 1969. And with the experience of 4 divisions, this corporation was created under Companies Act in 1974. We get the area for working from Forest Department, which is the parent body. We have 6% land taken from the Forest Department. That comes to around 3.6 lakh hectares. Basically, we are in production forestry. We are in teak forestry. And teak, as you know, is ideal timber species. It is also described as green gold. And it always sells without any problem. So initially, we started with teak only. Teak is the indigenous species of Maharashtra, natural species. At the same time, it is a strong light demander from the beginning till end of its life. That means it doesn't grow under the canopy. It needs open areas. So it can be best worked under clear felling systems. Initially, we raised 1.25 lakh hectares of teak plantations. In 1987, government gave its verdict. Our forests need respite, so no clear felling. To be honest, this instruction was should not have been made applicable to the state of Maharashtra, which is teak area. And teak is a light demander species, I have mentioned in the beginning itself. But yes, these were government orders. So we started working on different lines. Some EGS works, then plantation of miscellaneous species, not teak. And then in 2002, we started overwood removal. Whatever working we undertake, for that we have a management plan, which is duly approved by Government of India, having the directions from Supreme Court. So it's all scientific working. So the initial system of working, that was conversion to uniform. That means miscellaneous crop converted into high value teak forest. Now it's overwood removal, where we leave 40, 50 trees which are of maybe medicinal plant, maybe fruit bearing trees, liked by people, liked by animals. We have created plantations over 5.25 lakh hectares, which is a record in itself. We have assets as per book value, only teak plantations, maybe 800 crores of rupees. Market value may be 3,500 to 4,000 crore rupees. Today, we are working on 35 to 40,000 hectares area annually. Maybe harvesting teak or other species, maybe bamboo, maybe pole crop, getting from thinning yield. Thinning yield means, as I have mentioned, that teak reaches full maturity in 120 years. And we have fixed the period of harvesting of 80 years. So in between, we take intermediate yields, that is thinning yield. So this is regarding the organization. We generate mandates of the order of 30 lakhs. It's a small organization in the sense that we have 1,688 posts, then a cadre of 1 major, class 4 employees, 1,000 who have been regularized recently. In 87, we thought of diversifying our activities, and we have entered into so many other fields. One is turnkey projects. We are undertaking plantations for other organizations, WCL, NHAI, Film City, Defense. These are among the agencies for whom we have worked. We have undertaken beautification works or landscaping also in Kundal Academy. Then we have, to our credit, one important wildlife project, that is Gorewala International Standard Zoo and Rescue Center at Nagpur. We are into medicinal plant conservation, we are in wildlife management, and then we created a wonderful biopark, biodiversity conservation, that's Governor House, Raj Bhavan, Nagpur. So this was about FDCM. Though I have said in the beginning that I am not tech savvy and all that, but you will all find me very primitive if I don't mention anything about IT aspect that the company is doing. We had to recruit range forest officers, which is a gazetted officer level post. We requested MPSC. They said, we can't help you. You are a corporation, you recruit your own people. We adopted the role of MPSC. We recruited almost 50 range forest officers, and we made use of this technology. And I take pride in saying that there was not a single complaint in the whole recruitment process. In our account procedures, also we follow this technology. We are trying, though it's very difficult, that is e-auction. As I have mentioned that we raise timber and other forest crops, we auction that in our depots. But the experience says that the auction on the spot gives more revenue compared to when you try to do it in the hall and using the technology. We are still working on it. Then one field where we have implemented this technology successfully, that is ecotourism. We have started since last 2 years. We started in 12-13, 13-14, and now this is 14-15. Some of the ecotourism facilities, which are adjacent to the national parks and sanctuaries, have been handed over to FDCM for running it on efficient, proficient manner. We have one that is Tadoba, Moharli, and at Kolara. Then we have at Nagzira 3 facilities. We have one at Navegaon. We have 2 at Melghat, Kolkha, Semado, and one at Bor. We deployed a cadre of resort managers there, improved the facilities. These are nature-friendly accommodations. Of course, we had to improve the rates also. We trained the local people, the members of Village Eco Development Committee, in catering, housekeeping, such activities. And then we started the booking system, online booking system, initially with MOU, with MTDC, and then we thought of having it independent system. Then we took the help of Maha Online, www.mahaecotourism.government.in. That is the site on which you can book your accommodation. This definitely improved customer satisfaction, because you can book well in advance. You know which accommodation is available where, which are the other accommodations. You have rooms, you have cottages, you have dormitories also, which is low cost accommodation and particularly used by students. So this is how we have tried to improve the ecotourism services. Now forestry sector is there basically to provide ecosystem services to the people. So I'm getting very good response out of this, and our services are being utilized not only by Indian crowd, but by people from abroad as well. They can book it conveniently. So this was about FDCM and the IT application in this field. Thank you, everybody. Now, the panel is open. You can discuss if you want anything. I don't know if you are tired and you may decide to close the discussion. It's up to you. Welcome.